Is Marilee's home around here? When visiting a lady's residence, one's gotta be polite.
Sis brought home a strange boy. This has never happened before. Could it be... I see. He's the bear Sis caught and mercifully released. And now he's turned into a human to repay her.
Wait! Why a bear? I could definitely be a cooler animal.
Gosh, you two, stop teasing my guests. Where are Grandpa and Grandma?
The street lamp broke earlier. Grandpa's fixing it, and Grandma's holding the ladder.
Didn't I tell you not to worry? What if something happens to you? It's my fault. I'm always out all day. I can't properly take care of you guys.
Oh, kiddo. Without you helping the Evergreen Conservatory, we'd have no food. Our previous home was attacked by golems, so we moved here for safety. Since we came here, you've never brought friends over. Who might these people be? Grandma can't see well. Are they your hunting pals?
Even though you may not stay here for long, it would be wonderful if we were friends. Ah, I nearly forgot. I'll get you guys some tea and snacks. Once we're rested, let's head to the Evergreen Conservatory camp.
Marilee, do you know where Faye went?
She's not here?
She's missing again.
I remember she'd sneak out occasionally, but she'd never go too far.
Oh no. If we lose her, someone will be upset. But at a time like this, who should we ask to find her?
I've taken her around the camp's surroundings a few times. She shouldn't have gotten lost easily. Could she be in danger? What if she encountered some powerful Hypogean or golem? She wouldn't be able to handle it alone.
Seems like now isn't the best time for us to ask about the golems.
Of course, a girl has gone missing. We gotta help find her.
Searching blindly would take too much time. What do you think is the best way to find her?
Because you're a great magister. Faye told me powerful magisters can do anything. You can definitely come up with something, right?
Agreed! Magister is definitely the strongest around here. We'll find Faye in no time. Let's go back to where Faye was last seen and follow any clues or traces to figure out which direction she might have disappeared in.
Let's go. The sooner we pinpoint that girl's location, the safer she'll be.
May Dura watch over her. Please protect that girl.
Farid, have you seen Faye around?
Let me think. Oh, I remember now. She was engrossed in writing notes about gemstone research. Suddenly, she reacted to something unusual, exclaimed, and hurriedly dashed out. She never came back.
Have you seen Faye around?
I did catch sight of her as I was heading back to camp, and she greeted me. I remember clearly that she went in the opposite direction of the Moon God Temple. I found it a bit perplexing at the time.
Huh? That's the way we came from, but we didn't pass her.
What do we do? Could she be in danger? Marilee, could you search for her? Ugh, I should have stayed by her side. I gotta say, Faye has a remarkable sensitivity when it comes to gemstones. It's quite admirable.
Miss, let's stick to the topic.
Ah, my apologies. Faye's unexpected disappearances usually revolve around exploring gemstones.
Well, victory is deserved.
Miss, you...
Huh? Your scent. No. That scent over there?
Hey! Faye! Where are you going? Wait up for us!
Oh, sorry. I got so caught up trying to sense the strange gem's aura that I forgot to greet you. I'm Faye, a friend of Marilee's. Did she bring all these new friends here to meet me?
How are you still smiling? You were kidnapped by these bad guys.
Huh? They wouldn't kidnap people for no reason. I'm only trapped because I walked into their territory. Because there's a really unique gemstone aura here. I've come across so many gemstones, but I couldn't identify this particular aura. Isn't that intriguing?
I recall you saying your talent lies in sensing gemstones, but I can't believe you put yourself in danger because of that.
Yeah, sometimes it's a bit troublesome. But don't worry, I'll keep practicing my gemstone magic to protect myself.
All right, but you really worried me. I only found you thanks to them.
Magister, did you also notice it? We've definitely seen some of the items here elsewhere. Magister, let's investigate the nearby area.
Though I'm not sure what you're investigating, I have a feeling it's related to gemstones. Let's go take a look. Magister, Marilee told me you're an incredibly powerful Magister, and I even got to see your magic in action.
Miss Faye, you've got quite an eye. He's the most powerful Magister in the world.
Yep. You can effortlessly pinpoint the source of an aura using simple spells. I would have passed the Lyceum exam if I'd met you earlier.
Your gemstone research is impressive. Yet you haven't become a qualified magister yet?
I'm not that talented. And those spells and incantations, I really have no idea how to get them into my head. I've taken the test 3 times, and my score has been lower each time. Huh. Can you be my mentor?
I'm sorry, miss, but the Magister is needed for a moment. Come check this out. It's just as you described.
These are identical to the damaged core we saw in the golem's chest before.
Are those golems outside related to what's happening here?
Oh, Chippy's a dummy. So the Adamant Syndicate is controlling the golems.
Merrily, though we haven't spent much time together, I've always wanted to be friends with you.
Huh? I thought we were already friends. But I hope you won't be stuck in a cage the next time we meet.
It wasn't on purpose. Next time, I'll definitely improve my gemstone magic and show you my acceptance letter from the Lyceum.
Deal. I won't linger any longer. Goodbye, everyone. Hope we can meet again soon.
Goodbye, Merrily.
You're interested in information about the golems, right? Quick, give me some praise! Of course, because I brought Mr. John here for you. He's the scholar who has the most knowledge on golems.
Actually, my name is Don.
Sorry, Mr. Dawn.
No worries, I'm used to it. Golem research has always been a niche field. Until the recent golem sightings got my attention, and that's when I joined the conservatory. So I'm really happy that you're interested in golems.
Wow, he's like a whole different person when talking about his work.
In ancient times, golems were used by humans to combat hypofiends. There are even legends that suggest the goddess Dura created these golems.
Dura above. This is the canon that's always been passed down in the temple.
Blessed be Dura. However, what progress has been made in researching why they started to attack humans?
Whether they were created by Dura or humans, they were supposed to stop operating after the war. But now they've been reactivated and turned into terrifying golems targeting humans. The energy required to give them movement probably isn't simple.
How did this energy fall into the hands of the Adamant Syndicate?
Can human power really produce such extraordinary things?
The energy you're talking about, is it those strange gemstones? Mr. John, I have an idea. If we want to know more about strange gemstones from ancient artifacts, could there be people who know more information in the camp at the ruins?
That's right. If you want to investigate the golem's energy source, the scholars in that camp might provide some clues.
Great! I'm also heading that way. Shall we go together?
Wait, Faye. Don't act so impulsively all the time. If you cause trouble again, our hearts won't be able to handle it. The Moon God Temple excavation is at a critical stage. We can't let this affect the research. Esteemed Magister, could you take Faye with you? Phew. Finally, I'm about to rid myself of this kid.
You don't mean that, do you? I'm the most well-behaved person ever. Alia, you've always looked out for me during my time at this camp. I'll really miss you. I hope the research goes smoothly. I know you love the Moon God Temple as much as I love gemstones.
Same goes for you. I hope you don't get into any trouble on this trip. Everyone, I'm counting on you to look after Faye. But speaking of Nakalig and gemstones, I recently heard a legend related to both.
Oh? I'm all ears.
It goes like this. If you toss a moonstone into the spring at the moon god temple, you might get enlightenment from the moon god.
Fascinating! The moon god temple is nearby. Can we go check it out?
The moon god Nakalig? Impossible. Everyone knows Nakalig has long vanished. If I were you, I wouldn't waste precious gemstones.
I'm just curious, Lucius. Curiosity is the hallmark of a great magister, right? The magister didn't object, so that's a yes. Let's go! So the legend was true.
It's, Celeste. Huh?
There seem to be a lot of guests today. Run through everything.
Archon Dionel, we're truly honored to see Your Excellency here.
Yes. Using the spear to defeat the golems in Hollowstone and discovering their weakness was also your doing, right?
A celestial? Sounds impressive, especially with such an elegant presence.
But the Magister always comes first in my heart, despite your greatness.
Even though you interrupted my peaceful rest, I'm not inclined to be angry, rest assured. Moreover, I owe you an apology. After all, these troublesome golems were once our companions in battles long ago.
Just like what the Evergreen Conservatory described. It seems they do have something to do with the goddess, Dura.
The Temple Codex tells us that the golems were created by Dura.
Even though you interrupted my...
Make some noise! This is our victory!
What do you know about the energy source of golems?
What has Dawn told you so far? My research has made progress, but I'm unsure if saying this in front of the Templar Knights will be seen as offensive. You won't arrest me and throw me in jail, right?
The temple respects and preserves knowledge. We'd never harm scholars. Please, go ahead.
All right, listen closely. We believe the energy driving the golem's rampage is related to the Faith Stone. That's right.
The Faith Stone is a sacred treasure left by Dura, rumored to hold the goddess's power.
Golems were originally machines made by humans to fight monsters, but they haven't worked for a long time. There's evidence pointing to the time when the golem stopped working is precisely when the Faith Stone appeared in Hollystone. I know it's not solid proof, but with supporting evidence from archaeological finds, it's enough for me to propose a theory. It's just a theory, so don't say I blasphemed the goddess. As for other aspects, ask someone else.
It's surprising to see so many people in this camp, especially a mix of Magisters and Templar Knights.
What research are you conducting here?
We planned to research the Faith Stone, but it's been stolen. So now we're focusing on historical records. For instance, the area where the Faith Stone first appeared.
Is this it?
Yup, at this small ruin behind us.
I gotta say, even though I lived in Hollystone for a long time, I was never that curious about the Faith Stone. The General mentioned that the stone was previously fixed on the pedestal in the town center. Until it vanished. We have no idea where it went. Just to be clear, I had nothing to do with it.
That's not funny at all.
Ah, I forgot you don't have a sense of humor.
Valen, don't be harsh. Tamisha was in charge of investigating the theft of the Faith Stone. It even delayed her promotion. It's so unfair. Even though Tamisha couldn't nab the thief or recover the Faith Stone, she finished all the tasks assigned by the temple.
That's horrible. How could they do this to someone so responsible and kind like Tamisha?
Faye.
Oh, thanks for pointing it out.
Anyway, I think you might have more information about the Faith Stone, right?
Wow, way to change the topic. Anyways, let me think. If you want to know anything else, maybe you should go to the stone tablet site.
Really are amazing. Especially you, Magister. I've never seen spells like the ones you use.
Of course. Since the Magister is the great almighty... Oh, Chippy, why are you covering my mouth?
Don't go flaunting his identity everywhere. It'll only cause trouble for him.
Oh, look! What's over there?
Faye! Stop pretending like you didn't just spill a massive secret.
All right, guys. We shouldn't forget what we came here to do.
It's just ahead. The place where the Faith Stone first appeared, according to the records. Thanks for gathering the info, everyone. Now, let's take a look. This stone tablet records local legends linking the Faith Stone and the Divine War. This lines up with some official statements from the temple. Many believe the Faith Stone was left by Dora.
Indeed, that would make sense.
That raises a question. Why was the Faith Stone left in Hollistone, rather than with the temple?
Good question. Unfortunately, neither side of the war recorded that info, so there's no explanation.
A golem!
Everyone, watch out!
Don't worry! Your delivery's coming up! Well, victory is deserved. You're not even worth getting on for. Come out, my servant, and fight for me. Well, victory is deserved.
These two tablets record the Faith Stone moving to the center of Hollistone. That's how the town got its name. It was found that at that time, the golems simultaneously fell into slumber. The fact that the golems have started moving again has got many speculating about the connection between them and the Faith Stone. But this research isn't my specialty. Wait a minute. Have you been to the ancient battlefield? If you're investigating the golems, it might be worth visiting the ancient battlefield. Historical records say it's filled with tons of dormant golems.
It's also where people first witnessed the golems attacking humans.
I see. Has your team checked it out?
Well, we really wanted to go. We were about to set up camp there and even had everything mapped out. Until we realized that the golems nearby were becoming active, and it became too dangerous for us. If you're planning to go, take this map. For now, we'll just focus on researching the nearby ruins. I'm hoping Faye's talents can help us there.
I'm super happy to help.
Best of luck at the ancient battlefield.
Huh? Oh, I just realized. Are we splitting from the Magister and Tamicia? I'm really gonna miss you guys. I hate parting with you two, but you have your own things to do. Let me see you off.
It's written